Hey, my name is Dean Lamb. I play in the technical death metal band Archfire, but I didn't always play in that band. I also used to play, a couple different bands, but one specifically that I've been thinking about a lot lately. The band is called Every Black Minute. This is a band that I joined when I was probably 19, 2007 maybe. I remember Joe, the other guitar player, being very driven, very dedicated to building the band and very dedicated to just like music in general. I guess the reason why I've been thinking about this band quite a bit lately is because recently Joe passed away. And I wanted to go back and revisit some of the songs that we wrote together. I think we played about 30 shows. One memory that I have is playing Vancouver Island. I remember getting paid for the show. And for some reason, I was in charge of getting paid. I don't know. And I remember the promoter just handed me 25 and 75 cents. And I remember her giving me the change. Something with the change really just like stuck with me. I don't really know why. These are all songs that we wrote, I think mostly as a band. Yeah, a lot of these riffs are mine. I would say probably most of them aren't, but there are quite a few. I know maybe there's a solo or two in here or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just going to listen to the EP. It's just 5 songs. I don't think I played very well, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. I was still playing 6-string at this time. So. And I also don't know what tuning we're in. I can't remember, but I'll try to pull out some of the riffs. Track 1, Bismarck. I remember having a really hard time with this riff. It was really just the consistency and the endurance of the galloping. Not really a strong suit of mine typically. I think I've probably gotten a little bit better at it since then. I mean, it has been about quite almost 20 years at this point. But yeah, I remember that being a real weak point. I do remember being scared of this song because of the galloping, which is pretty fun to listen to now. So Joe had more of an As I Lay Dying kind of, maybe more Trivium kind of influence, maybe more metalcore than I did, even though I liked plenty of that at the time too. I was a bit more into something like Opeth than I would be more into something like In Flames, and that's kind of where we diverged a bit. Okay. Probably that. There's like not enough notes on the left hand to really make sense of it. This might be one of those riffs that in the studio you just kind of play fast and cross your fingers. It's like, I hope it works. I think that's probably what we did. It sounds a little bit kind of all over the place, but if I was to change it now... I mean, I get the reason why we're doing it like that, because adding that extra note with the left hand is really hard. Like, it's quite fast, especially because it just keeps going. I get why we made that decision, but I probably wouldn't play that riff now. Cool. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's neat, yeah. Yeah. Oh, to have like kind of more death metal vocals over top of like a low gain fade out is kind of interesting. Okay, I don't think that was ever my favorite song. I don't know if it's a super strong opening track, but I remember riffs about it. Yeah. Something kind of like that. I don't think I have all the notes going on there, but something kind of like that. It's weird how some of the stuff just sticks with you, huh? You gotta remember, at this point, I've been playing guitar for less than 10 years. So it's probably been about 6 or 7 years. I'm not too confident, but I can play a couple things. Okay, let's learn that. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, what the fuck is that? It's kind of fun. Cool major 7 arpeggio. That was definitely something I learned from a website called guitartricks.com when I was younger. And it was a Steve Vai thing. It was like one of the cool first things I ever learned on guitar. That's sweet. I like it. That's fun. Oh, every song is going to end on like a chill kind of thing or something. I don't know. I think the fade outs can sound cool, but if every song fades out, it's like, what's going on here? Having a sharp ending is, that's pretty hard to write, honestly. That song is pretty cool. Like the songs sound decently cohesive in my opinion. It's just, they're lacking like some excitement maybe, but it's definitely like cohesive. That was Post Slaughter Sunset. Okay, let's check out Abyssal Worship. It sounds very Mastodon to me. That change sounded extremely Colony of Birchman. I'm not saying like it's as good as Mastodon. I'm just saying like it's very inspired. I think I remember hating this riff just because it was really confusing. It's giving me like flashbacks of being nervous playing it live. Yeah, I could see why I'd be afraid of that. Ooh! Oh, it's super Mastodon styling, dude. What the hell is that? We're going somewhere, dude. Where are we going? I do not remember this. We're going somewhere. We're going on a journey, dude. Okay. A bit of metric modulation, so maybe just halftime in the riff, but it's pretty cool. Sweet. Fade out? Fade out. 3 out of 5 so far. So we didn't know how to write endings yet. All right, that one was pretty good. That was fun. We definitely went on a journey in the middle there. Yeah, again, like songwriting is half decent. Vocals sound cool. This next song is called Atrophist. This main riff I was really proud of, even though I directly ripped off Mastodon for it. Yeah, we'll take a listen. I ripped it off of one of the songs on Blood Mountain. Oh! Okay, so... Hey, it's kind of difficult. Although I might have been playing it without the string skipping, just depending on what tuning I was in. But. Sweet. I like this part. Great. Yeah. Okay, great example of a good drummer changing the drums underneath of the part to sort of refresh it every time you hear it. Sounds cool. It doesn't get super boring as a riff. how can you not love the ride, the groovy ride with this band again. Sweet. Hey, we did an actual outro. Kind of. Still kind of a fade out. We almost didn't do it, but then we do it. All right, one more song left. It's called Benthic Liege. I don't think I know what either of those words are. Well, that's cool. Oh, that section was all pretty cool, I think, actually. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. No idea where we're going. Where are we going with this? We're really chilling it out here. It's almost like a jam. It's gonna build up again. I had no idea where the fuck we were going there. Okay. Fade out? Fade out. That song is pretty cool. I think it's pretty fun to go back and listen to old stuff like this. What a cool thing to be able to listen to. Like I said, I think we recorded this in 2007, so it's like we're coming up 18 years. I think I learned a lot from Joe being in a band with him because he was very driven and very motivated to make things happen. We played a lot in Abbotsford, the city that I grew up in. There was a venue in Abbotsford called the McCallum Activity Center. And if you're from Abbotsford, maybe I know you. McCallum Activity Center was like a venue where you could go do DIY shows. And I don't think that the rent was very much, but you would have to go there and clean up and make sure that, people outside weren't being shitheads, and they always were. And I remember there was one show that we played with a band called Neuraxis. Joe set up the show. So he, made sure that they got paid. He made sure that the show was being promoted, all this kind of stuff. He built a portable stage so that he could make the McCallum Activity Center a little bit more legit because there was no stage there. So he would bring it out to shows, and we had some really great shows there. I think in a lot of ways he motivated me to be more industrious. I just wasn't that in this band. He was always the guy to do that. But when I started jamming with the guys in Archspire, I took on that role more because I saw what he was doing and I was like, oh, okay, you got to actually do stuff. And if you do some things in a band and you push, some pretty cool stuff might happen. So I didn't get to see Joe a lot over the last few years. I saw him briefly at Meshuggah when we saw them here in Vancouver. I think that was a year and a half ago or something like that. And he opened up a gym in Chilliwack that's still going, I believe. And I went there and after he died, and they have like a bench there with like everybody signing their names and stuff like that. And I signed the bench. So, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.